Student, now today we are going to start exercise 2.1 class 10 advancements. The first question, identify the imaginary numbers from the following. There are total 8 questions given in the book, and we are going to solve it now. Let's have a look how to solve this. Question number 1, identify the imaginary number. Now look how to solve this. First one is root over minus 9. Look student, the first question is 1a is root over 9, root over minus 9. Now we have to check this one whether it is imaginary or not. Now look student, this question, we know that inside the root if there is minus 1, then we consider this value as I means imaginary. So this can be written minus 1 into 9, which means now if we split up this one, so minus 1 into root over 9, so minus 1 inside the root minus 1 is I, and 3 square is 9, so square root cancel, so 3, so answer is 3I, so it is imaginary. So we can here I am writing since root over minus 1 equal to I, this is a formula actually, so we'll say this one as imaginary number, the first one 1a. Look student, the next question is 1b, root over minus 7 into 5. Let's have a look whether it is imaginary or not. Look student, the 1b question is given here that root over minus 7 into 5. Now look, we have to check whether it is imaginary or not. So this value can be written like minus 1 into root over 7, and this will be like this. Now root minus 1 means I only, and root 7 and root 5, if I go for the multiplication here, so answer would be here root over 35. Now look here then, so answer is root over 35I. This is also imaginary here, since root over minus 1 equal to I. We'll write here that imaginary number. Now look, next question is 1c, root over minus 3 into root over minus 4. Now check once whether it is imaginary or not. Like this students, will solve all the question one by one. Now let's see 1c. Look here now, 1c, and question is given here root over minus 3 into root over minus 4. Now students, look here, if I go for the multiplication here directly, so root 3 into root 2. So if I go for the multiplication here, so answer will be here, look here now, there is root minus 1 into root 3 can be written, and if I split up this one also, this will be like this. Now minus 1, root over minus 1 square, this into this, and root 3 into root 4. Now look here answer would be square root cancel, so answer is minus 1 only, and 3 fourths 12, root over 12, so answer is minus root over 12, which means there is not I means not imaginary. So we'll write here that not imaginary number, which means students, one thing is clear, for the imaginary number there has to be I. Look student, 1d now, 1d, and the question is root over 2 into root over 16. Now look, this one is easy actually. Root over 2 into 16 means 4 square root cancel, then 4 root 2. There is not I means not imaginary. So students will write here that not imaginary number, not imaginary number. This is 1d. Now look, 1e here. The question is given I to the power 12. Now Look how to solve this one. This can be written like, student, I square whole to the power 6, 6 to the 12 again. Now look here, I square is actually 1. Look student, value of I square is minus 1 actually. So I square is minus 1 to the power 6. Now look, there is negative value and power is 6 means even number. So if there is a even positive integer, so minus become plus. If there is minus 1 and odd positive integer, say 3 5 7 9, so minus 1 will be minus 1. And if there is minus 1 and even positive integers like 2 4 6 8 10, so answer would be plus 1. So 1 obviously, but it is not I, so we'll write here not imaginary number. Imaginary number, not imaginary number. This is 1e. Now let's start with 1f. Now look, 1f question is root over 2 and root over minus 1 whole to the power 8. Now let's have a look how to solve this one. This value, student, root 2 will be here, then this root over minus 1, which means I, and to the power 8. So here I am writing here, since root over minus 1 equal to I. Now look after that, root 2 to the power 8 into I to the power 8. Now look here, root 2 to the power 8. So student, if I go for the multiplication here, root 2 into 8 times, so answer would be root 2 square means 2, again root 2 square 2 means 2 into 2 4, again root 2 square 2 means 4 to the 8, again root 2 square 4, which means root 2 square 2 again means 8 to the 16. So root 8 to the power 8, root 4 to the power 8 is 16, and there is I square to the power 4 can be written, 4 to the 8 again. Now again here I am writing I square is equal to minus 1, so there could be 16 into minus 1 to the power 4. Now look again here, minus 1 and to the power 4 means even positive integer, so minus 1 become plus 1, so answer is 16 obviously, but there is no I, which means it's not the imaginary number. So we'll write here now not imaginary number, not imaginary number. This is 1f. Now look here student, that 1g here, 1g. Now what is the question here? 1g, the 1g is minus root over minus 1 into root over minus 5 whole to the power 3. Now look how to solve this part. Here student, minus 1, root over minus 1 is I obviously, there is I, into root over minus 5 then whole cube. Now look after that, so student look here now, I into this is, if we go for the split up here, minus 1 into root over 5, so this whole cube. Now look here, again minus root over minus 1 is again I here into root over 5, now whole cube. Now look after that, look here now student, after that I square now cube and root over 5 cube. I square is minus 1 whole cube, and if it is minus 1 whole cube, which means if odd positive integer, so there is minus 1 obviously, and there is 5 root 5 cube, which means root 5 cube means 5 root 5. So here again 5 root 5, which means answer is minus 5 root over 5. So there I will write here that I square equal to minus 1, and here I will write, since root over minus 1 equal to I, so since again there is minus 5 root 5, but that is not I, which means it is not imaginary, so we'll write here not imaginary number. This is 1g, and last one is 1h. Let's have a look, 1h, how to solve this one. Now student look here, 1h question is minus I whole cube into minus I whole to the power 4. Now look here how to solve it. Minus I cube, which means one more thing, if I go for the splitting up here, that minus I cube then minus I square, which means minus I square into minus I, and there is minus I square whole square, can be solved with the help of this one, but this could be elaborately. Now easy way to solving out, base same, power should be added. So minus I, then 3 plus 4, now minus I, then there is 7, again minus I, and there is 7. Now look how to solve this one. This can be written like minus 1 to the power 7 into minus I to the power 7. Since minus 1 into I whole to the power 7, so there is minus 1 obviously, and there is minus I to the power 7 can be written like I to the power 6 into I. Now look, the next one, minus 1 obviously, then there is I to the power 6 can be written I square whole cube into I. So I square is minus 1 obviously, so minus 1 into I square is again minus 1 whole cube and I. Now look, here is minus to the power odd positive integer minus 1, there is also minus to the power odd positive integer is minus 1. So minus 1 into minus 1 into I, which means minus 1 is plus 1 into I. Answer is only I. Since there is I, so it is a imaginary number. So this is our chapter 2.1 exercise, question number 1 over. We have just discussed here which one is imaginary and which one is not. So now we are going to start that exercise 2.1 question number 2.